Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this is Adventures of Building Nova SM3 Robot Dog. So this is part 6 in which we're going to get Nova to start moving. This is through the USB connection to the Tensy via the Arduino IDE code. Previously we transferred the calibration data that was in the spreadsheet that we created, and we put those numbers into the calibration sketch and we saved that. Now we're going to transfer those same numbers into our Nova Tensy, the main software there for Nova. I'm just trying to highlight here that the data in there is the same as the data in the spreadsheet. So now we're just going to, I've opened up the Nova SM3 Tensy sketch. Now I'm just going to transfer the calibration data over into that. There is a video that suggests you can just copy the Nova servos.h, but it's a different size, so I wasn't game to do that. Instead I've just transferred the data across, just rewrote the fields. So there's our home position data and then our minimum maximum data. You can see it's the same that's in the new sketch that we're going to upload into Nova. So we need to have that sketch open and connected to the Tensy, so we can upload that then to the Tensy. So here's the sketch. We're in the main program this time, and in there we can see a list of debug items. So there'll be information that's displayed on the serial monitor. You don't want too many of these turned on at one time because it gets a bit confusing. So here I've just got the general messages, the battery voltage, and I'm also going to put the NRF24 comms in there as well. And a bit further down we can see the active devices, so we can turn all the devices on or off, 1 being on, 0 being off. So here it's just the NRF is going to be active, MPU is not going to be active, ultrasonics I'm going to leave off for now. I'm not sure what the amp thing is. Simple tones are going to be off and the quick boot's going to be off. So I'm going to download that to the Tensy, and that will put that information and this software into the Tensy. That should boot up Nova now. There we got Nova. So it's downloading. Now serial monitor, I had previous videos showed you how to set that up. So down the bottom there we can see that we're getting some messages coming through. Slaves on, PWM's on, NRF with wireless is working, serial commands, RGB LEDs, and it's initializing stuff. All part of the normal boot sequence that you can see because of the general debug is turned on. And found a couple of things here, and the 12 servos have been initialized. I was having some problems with it rebooting all the time. I think it was a loose connection on the USB cable, because the serial monitor is connected. If it drops in and out, it can make it reboot. I don't think it was anything to do with the power supply. But throughout this video, it's going to be rebooting a couple of times when I do a download and upload. We're just running through the same steps again. just saying everything's booted up okay. And it's ready to go, finally. So that's the general messages we got there because of that had a 1 in it, the debug. And the NRF, I think somewhere along there said it was working. There you go, the radio hardware is ready and listing. And we're getting our battery voltage there as well. So it's showing it's 11.34, something like that. And that's because I had got a 1 in there, in the debug 4. If we type a H in there and press enter, we get a bit of a help description coming up. We just need to put those, like now I'm going to put 2 in that field and press enter. That's going to set Nova's speed to 2 or 10%. And I'm just going to tell Nova to march. So type march in there and enter. And this is the first movement for Nova there. Things look okay there. Yeah, just checking the battery voltage, it was set, it was 11.12 or something like that, so it's reasonably close. We can adjust that a little bit in the software. Now I'm just going to put a 0 in that field to stop Nova. So that was 0 and enter. That the enter sends the command. Just tell Nova to sit. See what happens. I haven't found anywhere where this menu is documented or there's any documentation on it, whatever. So all this at the moment is just pure guesswork. So there's Nova sitting, I guess. I'm going to do ST, no, 0, sorry. And put Nova back into the rest or the home position. SD now, which is sweep the tibias. Let's see what that looks like. So at the moment this is all just communicating through the USB cable. The remote's not, I haven't finished building the remote yet, so this is just straight through the Arduino IDE. Give something a bit of a test. We're just going to run through some of the functions to see if things are working. RGB test. Well, they all look like they're working, so that's a good thing. I'm just going to activate a couple of things now. So the ultrasonics, put a 1 there, so that will turn the ultrasonics on. And I'm going to do a quick boot. That will get rid of some of the guff at the start to make it boot up a little bit quicker. And because we put the ultrasonics on, I'm going to enable debug 7, which will turn the ultrasonic information on. And again, we have to do a upload to get those changes in place. And again, we just wait for the upload to finish. And then the system monitor there. some more information coming up. There is a clear button on the top right corner of the system monitor page if you want to start with a blank sheet. And again, I've had to do a second reboot for some reason. It may be the USB cable. Now we can see that we're getting the ultrasonic data coming through. And we've got a bit of wood there just to try and get the ultrasonics to bounce back on itself and see if it makes a change to the data coming back in. I can see the data changing. I'm guessing that's about right. And you also see on the front of the display there's L and R, so those numbers are changing as well. Again, I'm assuming that's the distance the ultrasonics are measuring. Now to check something else, I'm going to put the MPU on, which is the motion sensor. I'm going to turn that debug on as well. And just to so that it's not so cluttered, I'm going to turn off the ultrasonics debug as well. And turn off the battery as well, just to try and make the serial monitor not quite so cluttered. So I've just got the general MPU and the NRF 24 comms. Again, I'm going to have to upload that to make that apply those changes. I think we can activate things in the help menu, but we can't activate different debug menus. That's why I'm doing it this way. So there's the MPU. It's coming up with some initial data, I suppose. And another reboot. Not sure why. There we go. And the initial data again. Saying the MPU is initializing. And for some reason we're getting another reboot. I don't think it's a problem with the software, I think it's just my hardware configuration or the way it's set up, loose wire, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to chase that up a bit later on. So we're getting some MPU data coming through now. So now if we pick Nova up and move over, where you can see some of the data's changing. So we're clearly getting some numbers. Whether they're the right way around or not, I don't know. But the MPU is working. So we've got the PIRs are on, and I'm going to turn the debug for the MPU off here, and I'll turn the PIR debug on. So the MPU is still going to be working because I haven't deactivated them. I'm just not looking at them in the debug. Again, load the tensor to apply the changes. There's the NPU data that's been picked up by the general messengers, or general messenger debug. And another reboot. Alright, so it looks like it's done it because it's come up with input H to get the hill file. Now I can't see any PIR data. I would have expected to see distances or something like that coming up. I'm not sure why. We have the PIR debug working. So I've just typed H here to get back into the help menu. Somewhere here there's a PIR on and off, sensor on and off. So I'm just going to type PIR and enter in the message field. Let's turn the PIR sensors off. I haven't looked through the code to see if it's actually doing anything. So yeah, not sure what's happening there. I need to go back and have a look through there. Maybe have a look at the code to see what's supposed to be displayed. So there's a vars setting. We'll see what that does. Vars. It's bringing up some variables. Again, not sure what that's trying to tell me, but we've got some variables there and it's showing the numbers. So I'm going to leave it at that for now, and what I want to do is save this file and upload it to Nova, so Nova's ready to go. So I want to make sure all the devices are activated that I want to be activated. There's a buzz activated, I'm guessing that's just for a buzzer, and because I've got an MP3 player I don't need that. And I'm also going to turn off all the debugs because we won't be able to see them, and the tensor will just be trying to pump that data out into the system monitor that's not there. So if I turn them all off, it'll just save the processing power a little bit. So I'm going to save that as it's like an as-built configuration. And then we'll upload that into Nova. So when Nova boots back up, it won't have any of the debugs working, but all of the devices or functions will be activated that I want activated. As I said before, the bottom right hand corner there, top right hand corner of the system monitor, you can hit that and that clears the field. So now we can see that there is no text being exported to the system monitor, so all the debugs are off. So that's about it for this video. I'll almost finished the remote, so I'll have a video on short little video about building remote and the software, the same as this software. You can communicate with the remote and all that sort of thing. So until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you later.